Yeah, coffee, right? Give me a second. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. It's 11 a.m. Brazilian time. It's actually 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Beijing, midnight Sydney. Nobody from Sydney is awake, I hope. New York 10 a.m. and Austin, Texas. Right? Not sure about Europe. Anyway, everybody, this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101. Remember, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way, and you are going to graduate from this course. Number one, when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have a strategy in place. You understand why you win, why you lose. And now you don't need to be consistently profitable. Of course not. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market, the chart, and make an educated prediction. Alright, everybody, remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? It's a simple concept, right? No brainer. And for questions and or homeworks, you have my email, mikefxboss@gmail.com, and for business, starting of classes, webinars, seminars, whatever, you have the Skype too. Alright, everybody. Ernesto, are you here, Ernesto? Ernesto, Shola, Clara, Ala, are you here? We are starting the Forex Course 202 for you guys this Saturday. Alright, in the meantime, rules for trading the Three Fibonacci part 3. Part 3. Everybody, quick recap, okay? So, number one, the original Fibonacci, take a screenshot. Number one, we use the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. Number two, then we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. Number three, the last thing, we need to identify in what zone are the Fibonacci's on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame, right? So, if we go on UDCAD, which is the first one, yes, quick recap, some of you are new here, give it a second. Hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Ernesto, hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Ala, and Shola. If you are here, say hello in chat. Alright, give me a second, everybody. This is about crowns. Where is the chart? Alright. Number one, we are using the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction, right? Everybody, is the trend direction, talking specifically about the Fibonacci, is the trend direction up or down? And my bad, right? Sub out. A, B, C, and the projected D. Everybody isn't curious how the Fibonacci works? It's never going to, 9 times out of 10 is not going to come down to here. Isn't it curious how it went to the blue, and the blue is inside the monthly bands? Boss, you talk too much. Yes, I do. Sorry about that. Yes, I do. You're right. Down short, very good. Now we go on the weekly chart. Compress the chart. What is the weekly chart telling you about? Trend direction. Not trends, trend direction, talking about the Fibonacci. Are the ABCDs down or are the ABCDs up? Capital D. Down, alright. And the last one, which is the daily. The last one, which is the daily, everybody. Zoom out. How is the daily positioned? A little bit more difficult. Shola saying hi, sir, direction is down, down. It's down, right? Alright, everybody. So, if the monthly is down, the weekly is down, and the daily is down, original Fibonacci, everybody, and my Fibo dog agrees, he's just barking. Talking about probabilities, would it be better for you to short the market on the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, and the daily? What do you think? Now, this doesn't mean that you are not going to have the occasional loser, right? But the monthly, weekly, daily, original Fibonacci is down, daily too, you know. So, talking about alignments. In the advanced course, the Fibonacci Mastery course, we talk about a lot about alignments. Is it better to go short or to go long? Boss, what's the difference? This makes all the difference. This makes all the difference, because if you think that it's the same, then you might not be going short in here. Short is better, absolutely. Alright, everybody, so no brainer in here right now. The contrarian Fibonacci, we use the contrarian Fibonacci to, number one, trade retracement, which is risky, and to find the confirmed C of the original Fibonacci. Trading rules: until the D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is still inside the AB boundary of the original Fibonacci, you are entering trades with a probability 50-50. If you can find the contrarian Fibonacci with the projected sub D extension above or below the capital A of the original Fibonacci, you are entering an 80 to 85 probability trades. Wow, right? Can we not be skilled to take advantage of both directions? I'm not sure if I understand your question, Shola, but the answer is no. You must be skilled. Okay, everybody? So here you have, on the picture, you have the daily time frame, and you have the ABC, and as you can see, everybody, the 161.8 extension is still inside the AB boundary. You know, maybe not the best picture, but on the 1 hour, 2 hour chart, the last black parameter, it's above the capital A. Alright, so if we go on the monthly chart, and I'm going to delete a few things, delete this one, everybody, ABCD. Now I'm going to delete even no, I'm not going to delete. Anyways, here you have the contrarian Fibonacci, everybody. So violet, it's up in here, can you see it? Let me better now. It has, this is the contrarian, black, white, orange, violet, 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 and the sub-D extension, it's above in here. Is this C confirmed, everybody, yes or no? What's the answer? Is the C confirmed? The rule is stating, everybody, if you can find a contrarian Fibonacci with the projected sub-D extension above or below the capital A, which is this one, then you have found the conformed C, which gives us the probability of a reversal on the Fibonacci. Don't mix apples with bananas. On the Fibonacci, 80%. See everybody in here? Boss, how you can trade with confidence? Follow the rules. Make sense, everybody? Is this what happened? This is just the monthly. We're going to check the weekly and the daily in a moment. Is what happened on the monthly any surprise to you? Yes, it is. It shouldn't be. Fibonacci traders, if you are new, alright, you have no idea what is happening right now. But if you've been studying the Fibonacci, everybody, in this very course, it shouldn't be a surprise. Why not, boss? Because this setup, it's an 80 to 85% probability-wise. Now, what about the weekly? Up in here is the sub-D, everybody. Sub-D. Boss, is anybody making consistent profits with the Fibonaccis? Yes? Some of you know Heraldo. Heraldo is 6 months profitable. No losing months in between with the Fibonacci strategy. And he's trading Fibonacci's on the 1 hour chart. You can call the guy, not a problem. What about the weekly, everybody? Do we have a confirmed C? Is this C confirmed? Is the sub-D extension above the capital A? No, it's not. Very good. If the sub-D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci, it's not above the capital A, pardon my English, is our C confirmed? Wait a second, we're going to address the confirmation in a second. We are reviewing the slides. No, it's not. Very good. So when you have the monthly, listen up, Fibonacci traders. When you have the monthly with the C, yes, C is confirmed. And from the weekly standpoint, looking at the same price action, no, the C is not confirmed. What are you going to do on the daily? Everybody? What are you going to do on the daily? And by the way, this is wrong. I hope it's wrong. Give me a second, everybody. Contrarian Fibonacci, just a second. Edit levels. Contrarian. Violet goes to violet. There you go. 1, first sequence, second sequence, one more time, violet goes to violet, 1, 2, 3, third sequence, and still violet goes to violet, it didn't touch, right? And from the daily you don't have a conformity either. Everybody, what are you going to do when the counter trend line break happens on the daily? Monthlies, exactly, you know, it's always the same, you know. How can I be confident? How can I be confident? Where is the confidence, you know? Oh my gosh, I would like to enter this one, you know. Oh my gosh, why didn't I enter, you know? Why John is entering here? Oh, John is so confident, and Jane is confident, and Alex is not confident. Right? I know. Boss, but the daily and the weekly, they do not have a conformity. I know. But what about the monthly? What about the monthly? Not when the monthly, not when the monthly was forming the candle, but once the monthly closed the candle, the bearish candle. Exactly. The higher time frame controls price action and movement of the smaller time frames. Make sense, everybody? Work on yourself, work on yourself. I'm going to tell you this 2000 times in the advanced course. You need to work on yourself. The higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frames. Work on yourself. Al, are you here? Ernesto, are you here? Clara, are you here? Shola is here already. We need to talk about Saturday. Alright, next picture. The Fibonacci the confirmation. We use the Fibonacci the confirmation to re-enter trends when we have missed the entry at the C, to confirm the extension from the original Fibonacci on the larger time frame and the smaller time frame. Right? So the monthly Fibonacci on AUD CAT formed a confirmed C, but I didn't have enough confidence to enter in the market at the first two, or at the counter trend line, right? So this was the counter trend line from the monthly and the weekly and the daily, and this is where from the daily standpoint the market was making higher highs, higher lows, and then start to make lower lows, lower highs, and I didn't enter because I was scared, or I was working at the job, right? Or I was traveling, or I was sleeping, whatever might be the case, right? So here we have it, the Fibonacci of the confirmation to help us. So I'm going to draw the Fibonacci of the confirmation one more time as a beginner trader, not beginner anymore, but as an intermediate trader. Boss, I'm advanced. Not that, I'm not sure anyways. So this was, give me a second. Alright, so I didn't enter the first one, the second one, market making lower lows or highs. Boss, what was the signal? The signal was, great question, the signal was this low in here. This was the signal of the uptrend, relevant highs and lows, and when the market broke that low, can we see, everybody, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs? Can we see that green turned into red? Type in the chat, everybody. Can you see? Can you see when green uptrend turned slowly to the red downtrend? Can you see it? Yes, I can, boss. All right. So this is the Fibonacci the confirmation. You would win once, twice. You would win the first one, the second one. You would lose on the third one, and then you would win the fourth one, the fifth you would be stopped out again, and then finally we are here. Clara, I'm not sure if you want to join, but we are going to start a group, Forex Course 202, this Saturday, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Brazilian time, so now it's 11. It's 11 my time, so 2 hours before. Okay. Clara, you are welcomed. Ala is welcomed. Shola is welcomed. Ernesto is welcomed. And we are going to have also Avelino from last year. Alright, everybody? But in September, because of the Fibonacci course, Shola, I'm sorry, Shola, we're going to move it to Sunday for 4 weeks. Then we're going to get back to Saturdays. Alright, everybody, and the last one, how to use the 3 Fibonaccis. We talked about the original Fibonacci rules, I showed you on the chart. We talked about the contrarian Fibonacci rules and the 85% probability and the confirmed C, I showed you on the chart. And we've learned with the Fibonacci the confirmation, I showed you on the chart too. Now, this is the last slide. How to use the 3 Fibonacci's, things to ponder. Number 1, all the rules apply to all Fibonacci's and all time frames. Boss, what does this mean? This means that the contrarian Fibonacci can have the contrarian Fibonacci. Example. And the contrarian Fibonacci can have the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Example. All rules apply to all Fibonacci's and all time frames. Another rule, whatever Fibonacci you trade, the original one, the confirmation one, or the contrarian one, stop loss goes above or below the capital A of the Fibonacci that you are trading. It's a pattern. Number 2, every Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci and the Fibonacci of the confirmation. We just talked about this. Yes, also the contrarian Fibonacci can have a contrarian Fibonacci. If not, how are you going to find the C of the contrarian Fibonacci? Make sense? 3, when comparing larger time frames and smaller time frames, it's possible that the contrarian Fibonacci on the larger time frame is the original and or the Fibonacci of the confirmation on the smaller time frame. One more time, when you're comparing monthly, weekly, daily, it's possible that the contrarian on the larger time frame is the original on the smaller time frame. What does this mean? Let's open Euro New Zealand, everybody. Euro NZD. Yes, you can make consistent money with the Fibonacci, absolutely. Fibonacci as a tradable pattern has an edge. Everybody, Euro New Zealand, see? Euro New Zealand here. Original Fibonacci is up, right? Euro New Zealand monthly chart, original Fibonacci is up. Euro New Zealand weekly chart, the original Fibonacci is up too. But when you go on the daily, how is the daily original Fibonacci? Down, right? So you would be, in order for you to, if you've learned well the Fibonacci, you know, if you would trade the contrarian Fibonacci on the daily chart, this contrarian Fibonacci on the daily chart equals what on the monthly and the weekly? Talking about alignments. In the beginning it's alright, you know, you get scared, right? You get scared, oh my gosh, but this is the contrarian and retracements are risky, you know, better to go short. If you've been short in the market, nothing wrong, there is no right or wrong, but if you've been shorting the market, you've been trading the risky part of the Fibonacci. Why? Exactly because the higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frame. When the daily chart stopped making lower lows, lower highs, and start making higher highs and higher lows, meaning when the short-term trend changed and you had the original Fibonacci from the weekly and the contrarian Fibonacci from the weekly chart, who is stronger? Oh, ring the bell, right? Oh my gosh, I was so scared, you know. Ring the bell, everybody. Exactly. The higher time frame. This was the signal from the, not the entry signal, the signal about direction. This was the signal for you to say to yourself, oh, we are not going down anymore. Euro New Zealand weekly chart. We are not going down anymore. We are not retracing anymore. We are going up. Exactly. Everybody, is this that difficult to understand? Type in the chat, yes, it's so difficult, or type in the chat, no, it's not difficult. Feedback, everybody, I want to hear from you. Is this that difficult to understand and see the chart and connect the dots? 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. A mistake. Well, now this is not judging anybody, right? But this is experience, nothing more. You know, if you've been seeing, I know some of you, right? If you've been seeing this and some of you were projecting, oh, we are in consolidation up in here, right? Or see the unicorns, rainbow dolphins, and some of you shorted the market in here thinking, you know, that this market, where is the unicorn? Give me a second, everybody. I'm going to show you the unicorn rainbow. Of course I'm joking, come on. Oh, there you go. You know, those are the elemental traders which they are seeing the butterflies and the no, I'm not joking, you know, those they are seeing the butterflies and the bats and, you know, whatever, you know. Oh, I'm seeing the, what is this, whatever, you know, this is the bet, forex bet, you know, and they were shorting the market. This was an error, because the trend is your friend, plus the Fibonacci's, and whoop. To me, still not understanding, still confused a little. Alright, ask the question. Clara, ask the question. I'm not here to talk about myself and how good I am. I'm here to help you, everybody. I'm still confused. Alright, very good. It's normal. About what? Everybody, if you have any question about the Fibonacci, type in the chat so I can drink my coffee. In the meantime, crude oil, gasoline, stocks, crude oil, alright. In the meantime, let's continue. We just explained number 3. Number 4, in other words, the retracement of one could be the extension of the other. See? The retracement of the daily is the extension of the weekly. The retracement of the daily. This is the retracement. 1, 2, 3. The daily Fibonacci, original one, is still down, but the retracement of the daily is the extension. Yeah, right, I forgot. So this is the A. One more time. This is the A, and up in here is the B. Bolt. Up in here is the B, and down in here. Boss, but the C is not confirmed. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, everybody? The retracement of the daily is the extension. The market is going from C to the D. Right? Extension, retracement, extension. Andrew, my friend, sir, do you teach chart patterns in Forex Course 101? Yes, just the basic ones. Andrew, yes, just the basic ones. I only understand the original, no problem. Can you tell me I'm not saying have a heart, everybody. Can you tell me I'm not sure if it's a Forex broker. I cannot give any recommendation on brokers, everybody. Makes sense? You must research. Alright? Dukascope, of course, is one. But otherwise, you must do your own research. Alright, one more time. The capital D of the original Fibonacci is stronger than all the other D's from other Fibonaccis. The capital D of the original Fibonacci is stronger than all the other D's from other Fibonaccis. Meaning, which one is stronger? The confirmation, the contrarian, or the original one? The original one. 6. Always remember, Clara, maybe this is for you. If things get complicated, the larger time frame controls the lower time frame, and the market will always go in the direction of the greatest force. Example, monthly, weekly, daily, 2 hours. 7. Trade only what you understand, Clara, and what you are comfortable with. If you understand the original one, so be it, not a problem. Don't try to do everything, Clara. It's alright. And number 8, everybody, you are going to forget all of this, or of course, it's a lot of information. This is why we are spending 2 months, maybe 3 months on the Fibonacci's. And number 9, it's an addition. The retracement and the extension from the higher time frame are more relevant than the retracement and the extension from the smaller time frame, especially when the D on the larger time frame is hit. Right? The retracement and extension from the higher time frame, it's more relevant. What does this mean? Euro New Zealand. You should, because you might be a beginner trader, you might be an intermediate trader, you should not fear this extension, because this extension from the weekly, it's more relevant. What does this mean? It's stronger than the retracement. Make sense, everybody? Now let's see if you've learned anything today, everybody. Today, right now, looking at the daily chart, 7 times out of 10, is the market going to break the daily original Fibonacci, or is the market going to reverse and you are going to make millions of dollars because you are going to short the market? And your risk reward, come on J4X, your risk reward is 1 to 12. Which one is going to be? I'm going to short the market right now, and I'm going to risk €1, $1, 1 Bitcoin, whatever, and I'm going to get, red goes to red, I'm going to get $12, 12 Bitcoins, 12 euros. Which one is going to be? If you've learned anything with the Fibonacci rules, the very next movement that you predict, everybody, no, it doesn't matter long term, short term. Do you believe that the market can do anything it wants? Absolutely. But talking about trading the pattern, right? Do you believe that you should be trading this one, the original one, and the market is up in here, and stop loss goes above the A, and you are telling yourself, wow, I'm going to short the market, I'm going to wait too, whatever, I'm going to short the market and I'm going to make a killing because this one is going to win? Or do you expect that the market is going to go up and down too? Of course it's going to wave, but better to trade this one, the contrarian, because the market is just a matter of time that the market is going to break the original Fibonacci, and you know why. Everybody, boss, I'm new. I'm not talking, if you're new, this question is too advanced for you, don't worry, but for the others who've been studying the Fibonacci's and studying the charts and using the Fibonacci's and trying to understand how Fibonacci works in the Forex market, who is going to win? Let's make a poll, everybody. Type in the chat. Original is going to win or contrarian is going to win? Based on the rules, exactly. Based on the rules, who is going to win? There is no right. Well, if you understand how the Fibonacci's work, you would be buying in here, make sense? You wouldn't short. You could try, but probability wise, you know, you would go long, you would buy. And there is a logic behind. That's why I'm asking the question. Do you believe that this market is going to reverse and you're going to make a killing and the original Fibonacci is going to go from red to red? It could. Or do you believe that the market is going to go maybe up or down, but ultimately is going to break the original Fibonacci? You need to choose. Shorting the, I mean, it's a great setup, right? Risking 1 and get 12. Do you want a prop account, everybody? This is your chance. You're going to risk 1% and you're going to get 12% in a few months' time. This is the daily chart. You know, this is a great setup, right? Now here is the issue. Is this setup high probability or is this setup low probability? No, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm asking you a question. Trading is not that difficult, everybody. Clara, what do you think? Shola, what do you think? Andre the Giant, maybe this is too much for you? No, I'm not going. No. Whatever concept, right? Whatever. Alright, let me help you with the picture. This is not mine, everybody. This is from the internet. Alright, source internet. We don't want to break any copyrights. I'm telling you, this is not mine. I found this picture on the internet. How is Euro New Zealand aligned? Is Euro New Zealand aligned for the daily to go up, or is Euro New Zealand aligned for the daily to go down? The black one is the monthly chart moving up. The weekly is the blue, higher highs but then lower lows, higher highs, market wave concepts, and then you have the daily doing all kind of things, right? And here you have the rules. Exactly, finally, not on YouTube but on the other streaming platform. Go long. Go long. The greatest force, it's from the daily, not the daily, the greatest force from the weekly and the monthly. Sure, short term, you know, on the 15-minute chart or the 1 hour, 2 hour trading retracements, but also the short on trend on the daily, it's up. Okay, everybody, this is the answer. If you understand multiple time frames, how multiple time frames work. Alright, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow with another lesson. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a boss. What does this mean? Trade like a responsible business owner. Alright, see you back tomorrow.